This thing will inspire you for years. And you know what? If you have stress, you can throw it off the wall. You can smash it. You can dash it. But the Omega Maniac keeps coming back.
Hey guys, welcome to Inside Comics. Really quick, if you like this content, please be sure to subscribe and tell a friend about it. Today, I'm really psyched about this. My guest is Andy Gwaltney. Andy, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, George.
So you are the founder of OM Inc., a brand new comic book publishing company. And I'm wondering if you can tell us, why did you want to be in the comic book industry?
I went to one con. We were promoting MORPHOSIS, our website and our concept, and we met a lot of people in the industry, and it was so much fun. I thought we should be more involved in the comic books and in these kind of things, because they are fun and they are a delivery mechanism and a vehicle where we can get our word out, but not in such a serious way. You know, I think the world is full of seriousness, but people really enjoy the comics. And I've learned so much since then.
So your company is called Omega Morphosis, and OM Inc. is a subsidiary of that produces the comic books. What does Omega Morphosis mean? Well,
Omega, of course, is the last letter of the Greek alphabet, and Morphosis is change. So when we were coming up with the name, we wanted change to the end. So people just keep changing and morphing and becoming the best person they can be. So, I mean, one of our things we say is be the change you want to see in the world. Well, people are going to go, how do you do that? And so Omega Morphosis is the idea of bringing communities and like-minded people together so we can share with each other how to be the change and how to make those big, grand changes in the world that everyone wants to see.
You mentioned your website. So what is omegamorphosis.com?
So it's a gathering place for like-minded people. You know, like some social media, you go and you hook up with people you already know, but we really want to connect people you don't already know, but that are interested in whatever, like comic books and like robots and like science and, you know, hiking, or even like people interested in dogs. And we really want people to have, you know, that connection to community. So ultimately, we're building a community for anyone who wants to join us. And I think through your stories that you're helping us write with this, and the stories that our artists are creating, we hope to describe more detail the Omega Morphosis world that not only that we imagine, but a lot of it we want to build.
Getting back to OM Inc.,
yeah.
You have a Kickstarter on now, and you're offering your 3 launch titles. Can you please tell me, what are those titles?
So the first title we came out with was Omega Morphosis Heroes. And really the idea of this is, while I'm kind of the central character and guide, we bring in all kinds of very talented people from around the world, and they become Morphians and ultimately heroes, and go out and inform people and help save the planet and save the day wherever they need to. That's the Omega Morphosis hero, which is the main kind of central story. And then we an offshoot of that we came out with is Luna's Angels, and my daughter is Luna, and we wanted to look at the same idea from the perspective of young girls. That is the area that needs advancing. These young girls need to know that they can be the scientists, they can be the politicians, the doctors, the lawyers, whatever that changes the world. And how do we connect them up with, you know, those ideas, and how are they progressing as children? And so it's really and I thought an underserved market too, the young preteen and teenage girl market in comic books, and I really wanted to address that.
Yeah, and we also have
Oh, sorry.
well,
Oh, right, the Omega Maniac. Wow, that is just, you know, if we took ourselves too seriously in the first title, which we didn't, this is a fun title based around themed opening around wrestling and just that and finding the hero, all the kind of craziness and antics that goes on in that world and bringing that to the world of Omega Morphosis as we introduce some of our ideas around um, possible new sports, possible new physical interactions, and taking old themes of games too. Eventually, I think you'll see where we bring the modern day Coliseum to life. Is really kind of, I think, what we're going for in Omega Morphosis in the Omega Maniac. And he's just, I almost have this voice, and I hate to say it, and because of the wrestling theme, I would even say it's almost modeled after, the wrestler Randy Savage, and that's the persona I even envision a lot in this Omega Maniac, and he's just over the top crazy, gonna do it, and has it all, has the world by the tail, he thinks sometimes, and then it's probably going to blow up in his face. But I think you'll have to buy the issues and jump on board to see that.
I really love Omega Maniac a lot. I'm having an absolute blast writing him. So he's a wrestler by day, superhero by night. He gets mixed up with the cult, and there's like Medusa type Gorgons. There's Bigfoots. There's superpowers. And our main character's name is Chaz Pizzazz. Is his secret identity, and then at night he becomes Omega Maniac, hero of the world. And then we also have, I'm also writing Omega Morphosis Heroes for you as well, which is a fun sci-fi action adventure book. We've got aliens and robots, and it's like brought to life by the art team of Nina Petrovic and Sean Forney, and it's in a manga style, and a lot of fun. So we have this Kickstarter on now. We're offering the 3 debut titles from OM Inc. Can you tell me what else are we offering on this Kickstarter?
Gosh, we have so many great things. We have the comics, of course, and then we're going to have graphic novels. We have merchandise. We have like this t-shirt that I have on. We've got lots of t-shirts that we have designed. And this is our wonderful OM Inc. logo you're aware of. It's in the symbol of the tree of knowledge. So we're trying to inform people about knowledge through our comic books. We also have some action figures, I know you know, and I think our first one is the Omega Maniac, and we wanted to start with him. I think he's the most fun. I hope that and I haven't seen the actual action figure, but the drawings look great, as you know. I think this one is going to be an action figure that kids can drag through the dirt, like I used to do with my Star Wars toys, or even my I had Gumbies and Stretch Armstrongs and all these things. And kind of, I'm thinking in the genre of that, a new great toy that kids can just like throw off the wall and bend and stretch and do all kinds of things with. I look forward to the more playful item myself. And then we have what else? We've got we're gonna have some bonus features we're gonna throw in. So look for that. I think we might even come out with a compilation book, like an encyclopedia of sorts, that tells people about the Omega Morphosis universe that we're building. There's a lot of great offerings. Oh, and for the kids, I think we're putting together a coloring book, which has great pages from our fantastic artists from all 3 books. The for young and old alike, because I know coloring is quite a thing these days. But some of those will be available on our website, omegamorphosis.com. as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this Kickstarter because we're kind of throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it. We've got, all 3 titles, coloring books, action figures. I'm really excited about the action figure. It's looking great. I think we're getting the 3D model printed like now, so we're going to be ready for that in a month or two to start shipping out these rewards. So we're really excited about everything that OMA has to offer. These action figures are designed by Tim Laddie.
Oh, right.
Tim is the artist on Omega Maniac. He's worked on such titles as Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, and yeah, he's just killing it on this book. I'm super excited to be working with Tim.
You know what? And every day, George, I love working with you on this too. And the team I know that you've put together, I'm surprised at the work every week. And I know our fans that are going to get this work are going to be so happy when they see the action figures and the actual comics in print, especially. I know we have some of it online right now too. Like they can check that out.
That's right. Yeah, Omega Morphosis Heroes is live on Webtoons right now. I think we've got like 17 episodes of it. So you can go and check that on Webtoons, Omega Morphosis Heroes. And then we have our Kickstarter. Type in OM Inc. on Kickstarter, and it'll take you to our page. And you can get 1 comic, you can get 3 comics, you can get an action figure. There's tons of options for you to pick up.
Well, and you know what, folks, don't be shy. This universe, we need your help, by the way, to launch this universe into action. And it's through our supporters and subscribers we're going to be successful. George and I just get to sit here and talk about this, but it's the readers and the supporters and the people that are going to enjoy this that we're looking forward to doing it for, especially me. I can't wait actually to get out to some conventions and meet people and talk to them about the books and talk to them about the action figures, and then start building that rapport with our growing audience.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a blast getting out on the road. I can't wait for that too, to hit the convention circuit, and OM Inc. will have a presence out there too next year. Andy Gwaltney, I want to thank you for being on Inside Comics. You've been a great guest. And yes, and everybody go out there and check out the OM Inc. Kickstarter. Peace.
Thank you. Cheers.